There. Good morning, everybody. I'm back. I fade in and out, you know. I want to read you something very serious. I'm not even going to try to be funny this time. This is from my book. Can you see it? Taming the Dragon, Dealing with Grief. Okay. And it's called Suicide's Aftermath. Words from my grandson, Tahim Bakrir. He wrote the following about a year and a half before his death. Horizon. Every single person is a different type of love. It's not about being in love. The only way to not be in love is to be in hate. Can't be unhappy. I can feel your happiness from miles away. Knowing people is loving people. My mission, to personally get to know every single one of my Facebook friends, because I want to, because that's love. Love power, stay the hate. In my world, no one gets played, no one gets hurt, and it's all good. I've heard so much about the selfishness of the person who suicides. The anger and disappointment of those left behind gives rise to the blame the victim game. In the aftermath, survivors try to find relief. That sometimes comes at the expense of the truth. There is no cure for the pain, so we look for the reasons behind it. Unfortunately, they are not often clear, and it becomes easier to fall into that rhythmic thinking of, I hurt and someone has to be held accountable. The reality is that the person who died most probably thought they were saving us from pain by leaving. The reality of mental illness, generally depression, is that the only way out often looks like death. The reality is that, especially when voices are added to the mix, the decision to die almost takes on a light at the end of the tunnel significance. It looks like the only way. So I will not stand by and allow anyone to blame my child for what he must have seen as his only salvation. The pain of the illness is heavy enough. Please refrain from laying responsibility for our own reactions on the victim. Enough already. Stop the madness. Peace.